we talked on our walk again today, and we talked before that. Talk to me about your view on the victim impact
Sure.
of what happened.
On the victim side of things, Scott, I truly, I feel that there is no amount of good that I can do to replace what happened.
Yeah.
There is nothing.
Right.
And the only thing that I can do is my best every day.
Yeah.
And now that's enough for me. That is enough for me, because it's like, once again, like we talked about a minute ago, that image, that personification of I've got to be this or this isn't right. That's
Right.
where the line where Jesus sits here in the middle and says, "No, you are forgiven. You are forgiven. And look at what I'm going to teach you to do with that." It doesn't ever make it okay for me.
Yeah.
And I doubt that there's ever going to be a time in my life where it's just like, "Oh, it's okay." Because at the end of the day, a life was lost.
Yeah.
A life was lost. And so all I can do is my best on that. As far as victim impact, man, I do think about it. I do think about birthdays. As I'm sitting with my family and my family all together, I think about his family being together, and I can see, I was gone for almost a decade, and I see the emotional impact on my family of me returning home.
Mm.
And in my mind, I'm like, this guy's never going to have a chance. He's never going to have a chance to do that again.
Yeah.
And his family is never going to have that reaction that I saw 9 days ago.
Yeah.
They're never going to have that.
Yeah.
And so when I get into those situations, I do have some spiritual battle there. I do have some spiritual battle, because I'm like, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. And then I battle that. I battle that spiritually. It's not that I deserve it. It's that God's got a plan for me in this moment.
Right.
So that's taken myself out of it.
Right.
And when I've learned to take myself out of those situations, I'm removing the battlefield.
Right.
So I don't have to battle it in the way that the enemy, in my mind, wants me to battle it. He wants to say you're not enough. He wants to say you don't deserve this. But God says, this isn't about you, son.
Mm.
This isn't you being here with this family today, you being able to drive these streets, you being able to be here with you today. This isn't about me. This is about his purpose. So now I don't give that battlefield to the enemy. He doesn't get to have that.
Man, I love that. And and we talk about 1,440 minutes in a day.
Yep.
And there's a series of those minutes that day
Yep.
that caused all of this.
That's
Caused the
it.
loss of life, caused the grieving, caused
That's it.
caused you to spend almost a decade in prison. And those minutes have been spent. They're a gift, as we talk about every single day.
Absolutely.
And I think one of the things that all people fear is that when a loved one is lost, that they're going to be forgotten. And so, probably the greatest gift is that you spend some of your 1,440 minutes that are gifted to you each day praying for their family,
Amen.
praying for him.
That's right.
Saying, look, I can't take those back. I wish I could, but I can't.